Hey friends, welcome back to Cleaning Therapy. My name is Jenny if you're new here, and today I have all my fall decor all pulled out and ready to take a look at with you. So I will be decorating my home this week, so I'm very excited, and I'd love for you to join me as we go over all the fall decor pieces I have and just get ready and excited for this season. If you're new here today, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. I'd love for you to hit the subscribe button and join my YouTube family. That would mean the world to me. So without any further ado, let's get started going over all of my fall decor. Fall is my favorite. I love all the warm colors, and I just love the change of the leaves and the cooler temps, and it's just such a refreshing time, and it's just such a cozy, fun season to usher into the holidays. So if you're anything like me, you're very excited about all of the warmth and coziness that fall can bring into your home. So I thought we'd start with fall florals today. I wanted to go over just some of the florals that I have and some of the ways that I like to display florals and the different ones that I like to use for the fall season. So the first floral I have are these oat stems, and I just like the movement. I like the way that they kind of just naturally flow and move in the vase, and they're very delicate. I just think that they are like a very subtle but beautiful fall touch in your home. And I do have them displayed in this vase. It's more of a pot. It's actually a floral pot from Hobby Lobby. And it came in a tone that didn't really go with my decor in the room that I was planning on putting this in. So I just went ahead and painted it. And I painted it just kind of a neutral beige color. So this is actually called sculpture clay. It's actually my wall color, which is funny because it really doesn't look like my wall color. It came out so much lighter, but it really did neutralize the pot for me, and I really like it. So this one is gonna look really pretty. I'm thinking probably for the living room, but I'm not quite sure yet. And then sticking with the dried floral theme, I do also have these wheat stems, and these are fun too. So they're in this nice golden yellow color, and I have them in just another little flower pot. This is one I've had for years and years, and it's just a nice little pot that I can use really any season. And then these little floral stems I think just look so nice in them. I really like low profile floral arrangements, especially for seating areas where you'll have conversation and you don't want to have to kind of, you know, try to see over a really tall vase. So I really like these shorter pots and shorter dried florals for those little conversation areas. My home is for the most part neutral, but when it comes to fall and the holidays, I love to have some color in my home. So I don't want everything to be neutral. So I loved these stems. I thought they were so beautiful. These are from Hobby Lobby, and they are in the fall section, obviously. These have a lot of color in them, but look how pretty these are. I just think these are so like realistic and beautiful. I mean, the shape on them is so pretty. There's so many different colors in each one that I just couldn't pass this one up. I thought it was so pretty, and I can really picture this in like a tall vase or some type of urn, or on the entryway table, or maybe in the kitchen, like next to the window. I think that would be a really pretty place for these too. Just something to kind of add that pop of color in the room and just kind of a wow factor. So I think these are really pretty. Okay, the next floral I have is this really pretty cascading floral, again from Hobby Lobby, with greens and oranges and golds, and I just think this is beautiful. So this is fun to use if you want to maybe drape it over the fireplace, or if you want to kind of use it in arrangement, like maybe in a dough bowl. You could kind of, you know, layer these in the dough bowl as like a little nest before you put pumpkins or any other decor that you want to put in there. And I was actually thinking that it might be fun to put this in a crock and just kind of have it coming out like one of my kitchen crocks. And I thought that would be really pretty too. So let me know in the comments what you would do with something like this, like a draping, cascading fall leaves. I just think this is so pretty. It's kind of whimsical, and it adds that little bit of playfulness and movement in your home that's just kind of fun to have. Okay, and the last floral that I have that I'll be using for fall is just these muted greens. So these are just those mossy greens that are also from Hobby Lobby. These are actually in the normal greenery section though, not in the fall section. So I did purchase these a couple of years ago, and I may have even used them from spring too, but I actually like to pull them out in the fall because they really do also have some warm tones in them. I'll try to see if I can get close for you guys so you can see, but there are some warm tones in here, some yellows and golds, and it's just really pretty. So I think that mixing the two, the greens and the fall colors, can be a really pretty look. So the next category I wanted to share with you guys is artwork. So just to keep things easy, going from season to season, most of my artwork just stays the same. I like to pick neutral pieces that I can leave up for the most part, but I do have a few little pieces of art that I'll either place on a table or on the mantle, and sometimes I'll put a little seasonal piece that kind of brings the season in. So the first piece I have is from Hobby Lobby. I promise I do have decor that's not from Hobby Lobby. It's just such an easy, affordable way to decorate. So this one is not fall specific, but I do think it's really pretty. I'm gonna get a little closer. And I do apologize for all the glare. So my house has a lot of natural light, so I do have to be careful with glare. But this one has a nice black mat. It has a neutral brown frame. It's just a really pretty little drawing of some trees. It's very neutral. I really think it's gonna work great for fall. I do think pieces like this are really nice for the fall season and bring a little bit more depth to the space. So the next two pieces I have for you are going to be displayed in a pair, and I went ahead and printed off some digital images and framed them with little frames from Target. So I really love how these pieces turned out. So the first one here, they're both just fall scenes. The first one here has a nice little fall path and some beautiful trees in all of those beautiful fall colors. I went ahead and just frame them with, you know, neutral wood frames that go with my year-round decor. I just thought that would be the easiest way to do it. And then the second one is right here. And this is, again, just another little fall scene. This one has a little fence, and they have very similar colors. So I think they're gonna look really nice together. And the last artwork that I have for you is also from years ago from Hobby Lobby. It is very like warm toned. It's a little mountain scene. And I just think that this is gonna be perfect for fall. There's warm greens and golden colors in here. And again, just a neutral brown, light brown wood frame. So here we go. So yeah, I think this one will be really pretty, maybe in the kitchen or maybe by the fireplace. And just a really pretty mountain scene with water and a lot of golden tones. The next category I have for you is vessels. So these are just mostly neutral vessels that I can put florals in or something else, some other decorative item, and just put around my house that I felt would go beautifully for fall. So the first one is just this gray stone pitcher. I think this one is so pretty. This one is from Hearth and Hand, and it's just a really pretty shade of gray, and it also has this terracotta stone bottom. So I think this one's beautiful. It's neutral, but this gray tone is just so pretty for fall, and it blends so beautifully with the fall colors. This next piece is from Hobby Lobby, and this one's in the plant section. So if you go all the way on the side with all the plants and the pots, you will find these, and so they go 50% off on alternate weeks. So I thought this one was really pretty. I like how it has this little mauve terracotta color coming out right here, and then it also has the gray wash all over it. So I just thought this was a really pretty piece, definitely year round, but I thought it would be really pretty for fall, possibly in my entryway or on my sideboard. I'm not really sure yet, but I just thought this was so pretty. Okay, the next little picture that I have is this cute little picture from Hobby Lobby. You guys have probably seen this one. It's from years past, but it kind of has almost a pumpkin shape. So I thought it would be really cute for the fall season, and especially maybe with a couple of pumpkins next to it. I just thought this would be really cute, probably in my kitchen. So this one is adorable. And then this one's gonna be really heavy to hold up, but this is one of my Crocs. So this was not thrifted, actually. I got this off of Amazon. So I have not found a thrifted Croc yet. They are so expensive when you get like real old vintage Crocs. I feel like they're so expensive. So I just went the Amazon route a couple of years ago and just got a couple of Crocs. So they are very nice, they're functional. I have rolling pins and wooden spoons in this one. And then I have another one that I'll probably put fall florals in. So I think that'll look really pretty, and I like to put these in my kitchen and my dining room, and I just think it's a really pretty neutral fall touch. Next, I'd like to show you guys some pumpkins. I don't have a ton of pumpkins this year. I we always go to the pumpkin patch with the kids and end up picking up a lot of pumpkins. So I don't keep a ton of pumpkins in my decor, but I did find a few that I'd like to show you. So this is the first pumpkin, and this is a neutral pumpkin. It's made of some sort of like resin probably, but it's made to look like wood. It's from TJ Maxx. And I just thought it was really cute. I love this shape. This one was $9.99. I know I haven't been going over prices very much because a lot of my decor is from years past, so I don't really remember prices. But this item is from this year, so you can get this in stores now and it's $9.99. This one's more like a Cinderella style pumpkin. So this is from Hobby Lobby. And again, from years past, but I really still like these, especially since they're big enough to put like on a hearth or on a chair with a book, or they're just, you know, nice big display pumpkins. So these are kind of fun to have. My 4-year-old likes to get into these and play with them, so sometimes they're not in the best condition, but this one has survived pretty well, so I'll probably use this one this year. And then the last pumpkins I have are just the little white pumpkins from Hobby Lobby. These are actually really pretty to me. They're very realistic. I think that they look a lot like the pumpkins that you get at the pumpkin patch. So I tend to keep these on hand, and there's the taller one and then there's the little shorter one. And yeah, they're just really good as fillers or little accent pieces against a larger piece of decor. I really like having these. Next, we have all things cozy. So I'm sorry I'm kind of blocking my face when I hold up these things, but I moved to the side here just to kind of show you guys. These are the pillows from Kirkland's from a few years ago. I think these are so beautiful. They are just a really pretty deep gray color, and they have like an embossed pattern in them. So they're still neutral, but there is a pattern that you can see. I'll show you guys up close here in a second. But they're kind of these like velvety, soft, cozy, beautiful pillows. I think these can work year round pretty much, but I especially love them in the fall. Gray pairs so beautifully with oranges and browns and persimmon and all just those beautiful fall colors. So especially like a gray with depth like this one, I just think is so pretty. So here is a throw that I just got off of Amazon. I think this is so beautiful. I'll link it below. It's just this beautiful like deep rust color. And I actually thought it was more of a burnt orange when I purchased it, but it's more rust I think in real life. But it is beautiful, I love it. I almost wish I had gotten this one earlier so that I could kind of have this as my theme and set the tone because I think it's so pretty. But it always goes well with neutral decor, so that's not a problem. And it's just gonna pull all those beautiful colors of fall from the florals that I have. It's gonna pull that in to the living room and the sitting areas. So I really love this one. The next one I have is from Hearth and Hand. This one is just a chunky, like open knit, cable knit, I'm not sure what to call it, but it's, I would say like an oatmeal. This is probably the color that I would pick. I think it's really pretty. It's super cozy. It's very soft. I do worry with the more open weave that it might get snagged on something. So I'll tend to put this one maybe in a decor basket or just, you know, cascading off the side of a chair. You know, this one I don't want to wash a whole lot, but it is so, so pretty. I also have just a couple of smaller blankets, like cable knit blankets. I think these are from Target, so these are just really nice to have as well, just to kind of throw on the sofa if you're watching a movie or, you know, snuggling up and having a date night or, you know, hanging out with the kids. We can use these blankets, and these are very machine wash friendly, so I love these. So I actually have two of them. So this one's in more of a taupe color, and then this one's in a cream. And these are wonderful. Like, these are the Target blankets. They're cable knit, so this is kind of like what they look like close up. So, and these are from the Threshold line, and like I said, they're machine washable. They're very kid friendly, user friendly, and these are just like go-to cozy blankets that we keep in our living room. And the last thing I have is a Target purchase from this year, and it's just a little side pillow. This is more like a lumbar style pillow, and it just got the prettiest texture to it. It's just kind of like a tan and cream and black woven pillow, and it's got these little tassels on the side. So this one's gonna be really pretty on the sofa. So I think with my gray pillows and the accent throw blankets, and then this guy like right in the middle, as just a little extra warmth for fall. So I'm really excited about this one. Next, I have a few pieces of copper that I like to put around the house, especially in the fall time. So again, this is just like the perfect tone for fall with the, you know, warm tones, the orange tones. It's just so pretty. Copper is beautiful all year round, but especially in the fall. So this is a thrifted item. This was from a trip to Fairhope, Alabama, and I found this, I think it was at the Daphne Antique Mall, but I love this one. I usually will keep this one on the hearth. So this is just a really pretty piece to, you know, keep down there, maybe with a little basket and a throw, and just kind of create a little cozy vibe down on the hearth. This little copper pot was a Goodwill find, so I think it was like $1, $1.50. It was super cheap, but this is great to just, you know, sit out in your kitchen, like up on a shelf, just to give a little touch of copper up there. Or you can put potpourri in this, you can put pumpkins in here, you could put a large candle in here and light it and just have this be where it's displayed. So this one's real versatile and just a really nice piece just to have. This was another find from the Daphne Mall. So this is just a cute little brass lamp. So I guess it's more like a pitcher, but it's kind of primitive. It's really pretty. You could also put a candle in here and just, it might even be that. I'm not really sure. It doesn't have a place for a candle, but you probably could put something down there to hold the candle in place and just have a candle in here. I just like to set it out like with some books, like maybe when I'm styling shelves. I think it's, you know, just a pretty little accent piece. So this was another thrift store find. I can't remember where, but I did find this thrifting. This one actually says potpourri on it. So I may go ahead and do some potpourri in this year, or I may just turn it around and have the plain side. But again, just a cute little copper accent, just to kind of bring that warmth into the space for fall. I just think that's really pretty. And the last piece of copper is this little scuttle. It's so cute. It's like a tiny little baby scuttle. But I got this at Goodwill. I think it was $2. So definitely worth the price for something cute to stick on the mantle, or, you know, in your dining room or wherever. It's just cute on a bookshelf. I think it would be really sweet. Now I'd like to show you some wooden pieces that I plan on using for fall. So this is just a beautiful cloche. I think this is so pretty. It has just the light wood base, which is perfect. I'm trying to see where I got this. It says Creative Co-op, so this is Amazon. But this is so beautiful, and just try to picture this with a little pumpkin inside, or some fall florals, or a candle. This is gonna be so pretty on the mantle or on a bookshelf, and I can't wait to style this for fall. Next, I have these candlesticks. These are like a light wood candlesticks. They have kind of a whitewash on them as well, and I think they pull a little bit gray, but they are so pretty. These are from Hobby Lobby, and I think these are gonna look so pretty on the mantle, or maybe on a table, like next to some books and a candle. I don't know. These are just really pretty to have. They work year round, but I love incorporating these for fall. Here is another wooden piece. This is a tray from Hobby Lobby. It's a little more gray, I think, in tone, but it's super pretty. Oh, I'm sorry, this is actually from Walmart. I just looked at the tag. This says Mainstays. So this is a Walmart find. I don't get a lot of decor from Walmart, even though I should. I really always forget to go look at Walmart, but they really do have some wonderful decor pieces. And especially this year, I've heard that their fall selection is so, so good. I didn't make it out there yet this year, so I might have to make a trip. But this is just a neutral piece from Walmart. It's a nice size tray. This is just perfect for my coffee table. Next, I have this large dough bowl. This thing's pretty big, but it is so pretty. It's like heavy and substantial. It's from Kirkland's. I love it. This is gonna be so pretty probably on my dining table. I was thinking maybe of putting some greenery in here, and then maybe, you know, putting some pumpkins in, or some candles, maybe staggered heights. I'm not really sure yet, but I'm really excited to use this dough bowl. It's a neutral piece, but it just screams fall to me because it's just warm and rustic and kind of like made for holding like a whole bunch of pumpkins. So I'm really excited to style this one this year. Okay, this next piece is a TJ Maxx find, and this one is a cute little pumpkin. I was so drawn to the pumpkin shape. I just couldn't pass it up, but it's like a marble cutting, not a cutting board, snack board, like a cheese board, charcuterie board, and then it has the wood at the top, and then it comes with this cute little knife. And this set is so, so, so cute, and just the pumpkin shape, I just couldn't resist it, so it had to go in my cart. But I think it was, I don't have the price tag on here anymore, but I believe it was about $15 for the set. So I just thought it was super cute and it had to be in my decor for fall. As far as candles go, I went ahead and picked up the pumpkin pecan waffles from Bath and Body Works. So that is just such a yummy, cozy fall smell for the kitchen. I'm trying to read this without glasses. Maple syrup, golden vanilla, pumpkin spice, brown sugar, made with essential oils. So yeah, this is a really good scent. I'm gonna have this burning in my kitchen. And then I also got the fall leaf scent, which I think this is my favorite fall scent from Bath and Body Works. Leaves has notes of crisp red apple, golden nectar, warm clove spice. So this one is such a warm, beautiful fall scent. If you haven't tried Leaves from Bath & Body Works, I would highly recommend it. Also, I just have a couple of these Walmart Mainstays candles. They're not as strong as the Bath & Body Works candles. They smell a little bit like cinnamon, but they're just really nice little candles that you can put around for decor without spending a lot of money. I think these are $6 each. Just this nice little, almost like caramel color, like orange and caramel, I don't know. So it's kind of like I guess a burnt orange, but it definitely has a lot of like golden tones, but we're still really pretty, you know, everyday candle that you can put out and just kind of get that fall vibe with the coziness without having your house have so many scents going in and at one time. I know this isn't actually a candle, but I did want to have some potpourri in a bowl in my house somewhere, or maybe a couple places. I was looking at the potpourri at Hobby Lobby and it was, I think, $20, $25 a bag. So it just seemed really steep. And I remembered that I had some pine cones in the garage. So I pulled those out. These are the pine cones. And then I thought, well, what could I add to that just to kind of, you know, spruce it up and make it a little more like potpourri? So I found these on Amazon. These are just like dried orange slices and they were only $3 for the whole bag. And I thought I'd maybe just try to, you know, place these in with the pine cones and create my own little potpourri. Just to kind of complete the look and the smell for the potpourri, I'll probably put some cinnamon sticks in there as well. And if you want to make your pine cones turn into potpourri, you can also add like fragrance oil. So you could pick like a fall spice fragrance oil and maybe just like sprinkle a few drops on there. So that is another option as well. Next, I have some baskets to show you. So this is the first one, and this was from Hobby Lobby. It's just got a really pretty weave to it. That's the kind of like side Y weave, or I'm not sure what it's called, but it's very pretty and I love the tone of the basket. It's got a little bit of whitewash in between, and this is like a perfect neutral piece for some of the greenery that kind of spills out that I was showing you. So I'll probably put some in here and get it up on the mantle or on a shelf. I also have this larger basket, which is good for, you know, blankets, pillows. You know, this is good to keep on the floor. You can collect toys, just whatever you want to do, and, you know, anything that you'd like to collect and make a little bit prettier in your space. And it's just like a great way to gather things together, take them upstairs, whatever you would like. So this one was from TJ Maxx. And then this one's sad, but my pumpkins finally broke. So if you've been around my channel for a while, you know that I always put out these pumpkins. My older kids, when they were little, they used to always play with these, and they put little pumpkins inside and they would kind of play hide and go seek with the pumpkins. And it was just the cutest thing. So Alex was playing with them, and then he came to me one day and he was like, I was playing with the pumpkins and now it's like that. So apparently it just fell out. So I may be able to glue it, I'm not really sure, but you know, we've had these for probably 16, 17 years. So they were from Michael's. I definitely got my money's worth out of them. It's just that they were nostalgic to me. So we might have to say goodbye to these this year. But stay tuned. If you see these come out in a video, that means I was able to fix them. And then the last basket I have is just this tray. It's a nice little basket tray. It's from Target, and it's perfect for coffee table decorating or dining table, just to kind of gather things together. You can even do something with this in the kitchen, and I love this one. For glassware and stoneware, I do have these beautiful bowls. These are gray bowls with this really pretty floral pattern on them. And then inside you can see just fall leaves. And this one is from TJ Maxx. It was $3.99. It was from years past, so I don't know if they still have it. But here is the bowl, and that is the inside. So this one will be really pretty to have this fall. I also have this mortar and pestle. This is a gray stone mortar and pestle from TJ Maxx. I thought this would be really cute in the kitchen this year for fall. You guys have probably seen this before, but this is the little pumpkin creamer from Hobby Lobby. This is the cutest thing ever. I had to get one. It was like $2, so I just had to get one. I thought it was adorable. Also, while I was at Hobby Lobby, I got the clear pumpkin because I thought this would be great for putting treats in for the kids. Some little candies, you know, some little fall treats. So this will be in my kitchen as well. This is a beautiful little like shallow stoneware bowl from Hearth and Hand. This is so pretty for fall. I love gray year round, but I just, for some reason, like I said, the combination of the gray with the fall colors is just so beautiful to me. So I know I'll be using this one maybe in the kitchen or maybe possibly in the dining room. The last category I have for you today are my fall wreaths and garland. So I'll start with this one. This one is from Kirkland's and it's just so pretty. This one has all of those beautiful, like more orangey and green fall colors along with these cream roses. See if I can show you guys one of these. See that right there? They've got these beautiful cream roses in there, and I just think that makes it so unique and pretty. But I think this will go really beautifully on my front door. If not, I'll find a place inside for it since it's a little more on the delicate side. This one you guys might remember from last year, but this was a Hobby Lobby find, and I just still love this one. It's got deeper tones, which I love to incorporate, you know, so it's got this like aubergine or eggplant color, just super dark, and then it's got the pumpkin color, and then it's got more of like a reddish persimmon color. So I just think this one's so pretty. Very much like a dramatic look. It's a little more, you know, of a pop of color, and I love this one. So this one will be somewhere, I'm just not sure where yet. This one I feel like just has such a different look, just such a unique look. I feel like this one was from TJ Maxx, but I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments if you know where this wreath is from. But it's really pretty. It's got a softer look to it. It's a grapevine wreath underneath, and then it just has like these softer, like willowy branches and a little bit of eucalyptus, and then like one fall leaf. So, and then it's got this pretty little like linen bow, and I don't know, I feel like this one's very almost feminine. It's a very cute, like softer fall look. Okay, and this garland is from Michael's from probably 15 years ago. I don't know how it's still holding up so well. It's probably not holding up that well, but I'm just a little attached to it, and it's hard to get rid of it because I have so many memories attached to it, but it's so pretty. I think it's so pretty. I don't know, I love the colors. I love that it has so many branches on it so that it's, you know, kind of rustic, and it's simple, but it's beautiful. I love to string lights through it and just give it like a little bit of glow, and I just think that makes it beautiful. Friends, thank you so much for spending some time with me, looking over all of the fall decor, getting excited about fall, and just kind of enjoying this season together. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. Please stay tuned. We're gonna be decorating the house for fall on my next video, and we'll get to see like where I put everything and how I end up styling all of this fall decor. I love you guys very much, and I will see you next week. Bye, friends.